big big long, ladies and gentlemen, for us to begin our men's C2 class. Widely regarded as the most exciting class in whitewater, the men's C2. You can see how these guys have to cooperate, work together in order to perform well on this course and be fast and clean. This is Jeff Larimer in the stern of the boat, and his partner Frank Babcock in the front. Jeff and Frank actually qualified us both for the 2004 Olympic Games. Unfortunately, because of the way the qualifying system worked, Jamie won a bronze medal at the 1972 Olympic Games in the men's C1 class. And here he is having a good time with his son, Devin. They live in Connecticut. A lot of our national team athletes used to come from and train a lot. Things have sort of moved south, a little bit warmer, a full-time, almost a full-time job for these guys now, where they're training so much all year long. And making their way through gate number 10 and over to 11. That should be, I'm not sure who that is. Now the object of the game here is to go fast and clean. The paddlers are timed. Once they cross an I-beam at the top of the course, the time starts. Once they cross an I-beam at the bottom, the time stops. Everything in between, if they hit a pole, the time is added. Those penalty points are added to their time. If they hit one of the gates, 2 seconds is added. If they miss one of the gates, 50 seconds is added. So if you miss one of these gates, your day's pretty much done. But that's why you'll see these guys put such tremendous effort in paddling back and around for some of these gates. That was a great move there at gate number 10. I believe that is Nick Bush and that's the boys from Colorado. Looking good. They've only been doing this for a couple years. Their coach Chris Wiegand has really got them looking good, training hard this summer. And we are here in the first runs of the men's C2 class. The canoes kneel in their boats and use a single-bladed paddle, while the kayaks that you'll see after this. Tad Dennis and Eric Hode. Boat number 28. Going a little out of order there, but that's all right. Tad is on this year's men's C1 national team, and Eric Hode also paddled internationally for the U.S. in the men's kayak class. See that happen a lot. We'll get a C1 and a K1 get together and paddle in the C2. Boy, look at that. That was a pretty sweet move there. This looks like Ricky Powell and Casey Eichfeld. This is their first year paddling a two-man canoe. They're both from the national team in respective classes. Ricky in the K1 class, Casey in the C1 class, and they are on the national team this year. Had some great results at the World Cup this summer, paddling in Augsburg, Germany, Tallinn, Slovenia, and Prague in the Czech Republic. Look at this, there's that boat in front of them. Looks like we got some swimmers on the course. Uh-oh. Tad going to be spending a little time there in the eddy at gate number 16. Don't worry, we got safety people on the case. And now the number 1 boat in the United States in the C2 class, taking the low line there at gate 10 over for 11. This is Scott McCluskey and Austin Crane. Austin's in the stern, Scott in the bow. We saw them in the C1 class, both in the top, comfortably in the top 5 for that class. They had some excellent results at the World Cup this year. They're hoping to be that 2008 Olympic C2 from the U.S. to participate at the Olympics in Beijing 1 year from now. Actually, I believe the opening ceremonies are just about 1 year from today.
What do you want?
All right, is Austin